had a match on stream, which that should be a treat. There we go. We got one of them in there, and the rest are sending, I believe. I sent them all at the same time like a dummy. I took a couple little stories too to show. Combobreaker is like a full experience. So they have cosplay. They have cosplay, usually fighting game character themed. They have a lot of vendors, so you can buy artwork, you can buy battle board stuff, you can buy all kinds of stuff, and it's really a good time. It's really a good time. I'll show guess my story right here.
Things you can't see.
First thing, behold, outside, baby yeast, bro, baby yeast. Yeah, I'd let the sound rock, but apparently it's super windy. The parking situation, I think, was the worst part of the event, which is okay. Parking situation was the worst part of the event. They had construction at the actual site. They had construction. And so that meant that the people that were working construction were parked in the back part of the venue. I normally park in the back part of the venue. Because the front and the side part of the venue, those parking lots are typically full. They were full. So we basically had to end up parking on grass. And the first day, they didn't have people to navigate people through the separate parking lot that they wanted people to park on the grass. So no one was parked on grass. I was like, there are no spots. I gotta park on the grass. I was like, I hope I don't get towed. Like, that would be crazy if they told me, but I mean, I got to get in here for my pool. So I get in here for my pool. So yeah, walked in, took a little video.
Look at all the fucking people.
All the fucking people. Tekken had 1,100. I don't know how many were actually at Combobreaker.
Fighter, Tekken City of the Wolves, controllers, battle boards. Everything you need. Yeah, the best Sonic game. My favorite Sonic game. Yeah. Sonic the Fighters tournament, baby. I don't know nothing about that. In the anime room. Hell yeah. Cosplay. Peoples. Yeah, for Billy. Fire Emblem, bro. And we're going all the way down here. For is that Silver Sonic? Yeah, my phone is ass. Look at the quality. Looks a lot better than that in person. Yeah, just look at that. The greatest of all MKs. Pink, pink, pink. Yeah, good. Trimmer wins.
Yeah, so it was really a good time. That was like, some of the Facebook videos, but anything else I could say? Venue was huge. It was fun seeing a lot of people. Shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to Afterburn, bro. The Woe Bros, bro. Most of the Woes, when they see me, they yell, "Traitor!" Because I used to play Woe and shit, and that's where people know me from. T7 playing Hwoarang. So I get it. That's my guy. My favorite character in the game. I don't like him in Tekken 8. He's not fun. I recognize he's better than he was in Tekken 7, but he does not feel as fun to me. So, and I got Clive. So, Clive, with Clive, and it's the year of Clive 2025. So, so without further ado, let's get into these matches. First match. We're gonna rock this with no sound, so that means we can focus. Maximum level of focus. Wait a minute, this isn't the first match I had. Oh, they loaded in different increments. Whack. Okay. Nope. Maybe they sent upside down. Nope. They did not send upside down. Where the fuck? Okay. That's the other wrong one. I was not prepared for this. All right. My first match was against a king player named Bertik, I believe. I was like, oh man, it's king. I don't want to play a patient game. I just want to run him down. That was a good heat burst there. But I was looking for Shining Wizard. He gave me the full 4 neutral 2, which is minus 13, so that covers both options. Now, I will say, my day one, I was on it day one, pretty much. I played Clive the way I feel like Clive is supposed to be played. I was very active, very aggressive. The game wants you to be aggressive. If you are not aggressive, you will pay in this game, unless you have defense like me, and most people don't have that. So, there we go. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, I don't think there's much to learn from the first set at all. I'm doing this review for, a little content on there. But a little content on my channel, since I haven't thrown any content on my channel in a long time. But realistically, I'm trying to see if I can pick apart stuff that I learned, the stuff that I can learn. So, yeah, the first match, if you are an experienced second player, the first couple matches can be, what's the word? Smooth, easy even, you never know who can beat you and shit like that. So you can't just like, oh, I don't know the name of this person, so I'm not going to lose to this person. You can't be like that. But, normally in the beginning of the tournament, that's just how it works. So, I believe that was the first match. I think she recorded it. There we go. All right. Now, the funny thing about the first match is that they had headphones on all the setups, and the only headphone issue I really had was right here. We don't need sound, right? It's too loud. You're just gonna hear other people's random ass voices. So this was right here. So we actually watched the second match at my first set first on accident. This is the actual first match. There we go. I get the punch off. Bloop, 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 bloop. We block that. Go low. All right. So the problem with the you'll see this right here, right after this round. I take off the headphones, right? I take off the headphones, because the audio was inaudible. Like it was just like really low. But when the game got loud, the audio tried to get loud, but was still inaudible. So like, just imagine like muffled music and muffled Clive. And Clive is loud, bro. He's like, Phoenix, like, he's doing that. He's got all the fire and the electricity and shit. So that was the most annoying first round I've ever really played, with headphones on. So, but you see, I take mine off, and so does he. He's like, oh, so we both agree that these headphones suck or whatever. And I don't really think the headphones suck because I used other oh shit. Are you ready, guys? Yeah! Put your guns on! Yeah! Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, Fabian Shorts. But as I was saying, the other headphones at the other stations, I never had an issue. It was just specifically the station. Headphones were inaudible. So funny thing about this match is me and the guy after the first round, we literally both took them off and said, oh, so these both suck. Or we both agree the headphones suck. Where's it at? Like, you see that? He took his off. Like, I immediately take mine off, like, and throw that shit. Took that shit off. I took that shit off and threw the headphones. And we're doing my Combobreaker review. I just went to an international tournament last weekend. We're doing my review of my matches. No, I did not win, but let's see if we can learn from something. This is currently my first match against a king player. I believe I went like technically 6-2. because I had a DQ. Good break. Great armor by the king. Good shit. Yeah, shit. You play any Tekken, Fabian? No, we blocked that. Yeah, my Clive is looking okay. Day one Clive was alright for sure. Whoa, that was weird. Aggressive. Aggressive. Oh, okay. Couldn't interrupt. No break. I did a bad job of breaking throws. Which means I need to, for sure, practice throw breaking in Tekken. I will immediately start that from bow, stand up. Yeah, I'm trying to get him out of here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. He tried to hit me with the grab to blow up the floor. And he's not dead. Because reasons. We break that. There we go. And then we go low. Sweet, sweet, sweet. There we go. All right. So that was that match. That was cool. After that, I had my stream match, actually, which was interesting. Normally I thought people win 2. So this is on the actual channel for Bandai Namco or whatever. They threw me on stream, looking so cool. But they threw me on the Bandai Namco stream channel. I was like, what the fuck?
Play till tomorrow.
So, I got a Tasty Steve. We got to listen to this. This guy's like one of the best commentators for fighting games, really in general. He's a real cool ass dude. Whatever. And this is Markman. This is basically the voice of Tekken. He basically travels where any big Tekken tournament is. Whatever. And this guy's just like super duper hype and like does multiple fighting games. Let's see. How long I've been streaming? It's been like about 5 years, but I'm not doing it for the money. I do it to hang out. I got like, I'll have like, 1 to 4 or 5 people that'll pop up on me or whatever and hang out with me. We'll shoot the shit, sometimes have intense combos. I'll be playing some fire games maybe every now and then. So, it's just a hangout thing for me.
Because of course,
chill vibes
are on the line.
So
points on the line, and of course we saw early on, there's been the Master Plus events that kick things off, and then we've had a few dojo events and challenger events already from around the world. So there is definitely some.
I have no clue who this dude is. Whose man's is this? Is this handle? I had no clue who he was, or whatever. But and I had no clue who he played, so I didn't know what was gonna happen here. I was like, man, this could be bad, or I could rock. We'll see.
In the leaderboard, and
we'll see
that as we progress throughout the day.
Talk to
me. Talk to me with that music. We're going to France for another Master Plus event later this year.
Our first Clive.
All right. There we go. First Clive is the best Clive. All right, now.
Well, Stryfe, whose
now,
man is this?
Whose man is this?
Punish that.
I feel like we don't see enough Fengways, man. Fengway is ridiculous now. Has all these
strong.
Transition movement canceled from a lot of his key moves, his core moves.
Yeah, his strings as well, man. He's always been really strong, even in like the current, like
right now I'm rolling. Get up.
Right? He's always got good pulse, but they've expanded upon that now.
Ooh, almost had it.
The way they work for him, and just him being able to take advantage. Heat really does help him out. One of the blue strings I was just talking there.
That back four, man.
Oh, okay. I got confused.
And he had him freezing up.
He has him by the wall too. Goes for the low option. About even on life here, but he might be done so.
Wait a minute. Okay. Hey, yo.
There we go. From the Midwest of America.
Yo, first off, I'm telling you right now, I played a lot of Clive before season 2. I played a lot. I actually go in and play.
All right, Steve, I hear you.
Actual Clive, so I can get back familiar with the character. I know he's got a lot of new moves too. Oh, I know they slowed that down, but it still works though.
Oh yeah, it still works, especially if you get the right read. He got new stuff too, yeah.
To get over here. This ends now. Boy, he looks so cool when he's in heat.
Have you played 16?
No,
bro. You gotta try it.
Everybody's telling me I would really enjoy it. That's
Damn.
absolutely
Shut me down. Shut me down. Shut me down. What about you, Fabian?
You're gonna love it.
Where you from? So far, this is looking pretty even.
I told you about this before, but it's literally all the combos he does in that game. He does them in this game. Like,
did you watch the behind the scenes like making of? Oh my god! So you got if you play the game and then watch the behind the scenes making of with the Square Enix team, it's actually pretty crazy.
Oh man, I actually need to check that out. And he burns to the wall. That Phoenix stance, bro.
Oh, he fought back, getting out of the corner here. Good stuff here. Whose man is this?
Get off me. Ow.
Engage. What are you gonna do with it though? Oh. Nice. Whose man's is this?
Big damage there. He's gonna get the follow-up.
I like the spike down.
Yo, he's close to maximizing that.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Big hurt.
Yeah, I play other games like this. Normally I'll play Cyberpunk. I'm playing Cyberpunk right now. I'm doing a hard mode playthrough. It's the first time I played it on mouse and keyboard. I'm not a mouse and key player. I play pad for the most part. I'm trying to become a mouse and key player. So I'm playing Cyberpunk on very hard, basically the hardest difficulty. Whatever, shit's hilarious or whatever, because I don't really know what I'm doing like that. But it's still a good time. It's still a good time. So yeah, tomorrow around this time I'll be playing that.
Literally, I always like, if I'm fighting this character, I'm paying attention to it, because I know once he gets it, it's a lot of damage on the table. Trying to take advantage of the space though, of the wall.
Okay.
Your Phoenix stance, going for the low afterwards. Yeah, taking advantage.
Just chipping away at the life here. Noel Stryfesight really, really good here. One more hit could do it.
Ooh,
yeah, there we go.
And he's
I took that.
getting like these big combo starter hits. He's just mixing up a lot of the strings, you know, just to take advantage.
Yeah, he hit him with that Phoenix shift stripper pole. That's all he needed to do. That mid, sometimes you got to get ready for it.
You absolutely have to be aware of it. And on top of that, he's got like a down back four that you have to look for is two.
Also, when I was playing this match, I had no clue how to turn the volume down for the fucking headphones. So whoever the fuck was up here before me had that shit, had the volume on maximum, bro. I was like, this shit is loud. I think I say it or I mouthed it. Like,
hit him with that Phoenix shift.
Loud. You see this? Loud.
The strings, you know, just to take advantage.
Like, this shit is so fucking loud.
That's all he needed to do.
That four that you have to look for is two. You gotta keep him.
Rematch with random stage.
All right. Was my work?
He was over here jamming to the
song.
He was listening.
He was like, "God damn that!
That's a banger."
I drive for work. I drive, you know.
Pretty adorable. He counts as a Tekken character.
All right.
Dog counts too.
Oh, yeah,
okay. Here we go. All right, now.
4-4-2 on block, still builds that meter.
Trying to finish him up. I can tell he don't really understand Clive, so I'm like.
Once again, the follow up here. What you gonna do? How you gonna defend?
Cut it out.
Away from the corner, he says no. Keeping him, making him stay put.
Not in my house. Not in front of my kids.
The bell tolls.
Yeah, I love that. Between rounds. Love it. Small thing, you guys will probably notice it, but the sound design in this game is just...
It's absolutely ridiculous. Great. Also, this is definitely one of my favorite stages. Oh, wow. Back two, clips him out of the air.
Bro, and if you watch the monks in the background training, it gets crazy as the rounds progress.
Oh, I ain't never noticed the rounds progress.
They're
got him.
Small, but they're crazy. Bro, right now, no stripe.
Dead. One more round to take this home.
See what he can do here. Noel Strife, again, Phoenix shift low.
That was two perfects, by the way. Two perfects, by the way.
Whiffed it. Gotta watch out there.
Going for the low, starting to make some in-4, 1+2, not gonna be able to get anything with it. Look at whose man's is really kind of slow down the pace of this. Playing a more competent range where this character actually can't swing. Up close is definitely where Fang wants to be. Back ones, the down 4 ones, the little subtle lows.
Trying to get him out of here. I did get two perfects. That was cute.
Good activation. Keeps that position. They're trying to get him, but a big shoulder into the heat engage. He's been harassing quite a bit with that down back 3. Has to be careful. Obviously, launch punishable.
It's definitely what he was looking for too. You could tell he was trying to play out of the range where this wasn't going to be an issue. But finally gets hit. Goes for the low. 10 seconds left on the clock. Noel Strife definitely has the life lead. Goes for the stripper. Oh.
Okay. Lost that. My friend did.
Double elbows.
Nice duck.
Keeping with that pressure, pushing at the wall, gets a big counter hit in the follow-up here. Gonna get this flat into the combo, but what's the mix afterwards? What do you got? Pure chip damage.
Letting it rock. Torque will get in there.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Damn. So.
Right, 3 rounds. Noel Strife able to take it, man. He's still listening to the tunes.
Listening
like,
to the tunes, bro. They didn't get you into trouble, man.
So you appreciating it too much, man.
You appreciate it too much.
Focus on the game.
Yo, Eric used to tell me, bro. He's like, bro, this is what. He said, you know why you suck at games, Steve? Because you be paying attention to everything else except for the game. You be looking at the background. I'm like, yo, I can't help it, dude.
Was that at the old LCQ?
I think so.
Yeah, that was a 3 perfects. That was a pseudo god match. Pseudo god match or whatever. A god match in Tekken is when you get 3 perfects. Normally the person doesn't get a round for it to be that, but I don't know. He got 1 round. I got 3 perfects. I don't know what you are. I don't know what you say about that.
I think because he was talking shit to you after you lost your match.
Bruh. That was one of my all-time moments, bro, where he was just like, oh, this dude Steve is actually mad. I'm like, yeah, bro, I lost. What you mean?
All right. So after that, I ended up fighting Tetsujin, I believe. That's not Tetsujin. Tetsujin is a North American it was like the North American Lydia, right? So so I know this matchup pretty well, but I did not know how Tetsujin was going to adjust. You're supposed to sidestep, right, duck a lot of shit, right? You could really step her pretty well. Tetsujin was really solid, but he had holes. Certainly had holes in his game plan. Wow. Oh yeah, that was about the weirdest shit I had seen. Right there. Run that shit back. Cannot believe that shit. All right. So I get this. I burn the heat. I step. Did the rage? No. The rage switched sides. That was the cheesy thing about that match. Was that right there. I still won the round, but like, I don't know, stuff like that really like throws off your your equilibrium. The duck. It's the low again. Those armor. There's Tetsujin did a lot of armor in our match, and I never really checked for when he was doing armor. So that was my problem. That and impatience. Over time I just kind of got impatient about what I need to do against Lydia, and yeah, it cost me. I wanted to step or I wanted to swing, and the right thing was like to just sidestep block maybe, or just to block. So yeah, I didn't punish that. It's -11. I forgot about it. I need to go in the heat, and that was that. I did not, and so I got bopped. Where's the other match? That isn't it. Where's the other match? Lydia, here it is. And once again, I did that one thing where we watched the second match before we watched the first. This is the first right here. I think that move was -14. That's the move that I think Prayer Hands saw me block. Shout out to Prayer Hands for giving me all my Lydia XP. I feel comfortable in the matchup, but this is the the best version that we can get. Punish that. Also, her armor is probably minus 12. I could have got a wall splat and won that there. That was a really bad Phoenix 4. Glad I wasn't hop kicked. I check the armor with that down 4 right there. It should have been down back 4. I knew what it was. Damn it. Armor again. Loves the armor, so I threw it back at him. Oh, I didn't hold forward. That was a game. No. I was late on the sidestep DF2. I was late on the sidestep DF2. That's terrible. It hurts. Oh, okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. Wall. I tried to get her off the wall. Didn't work. I don't know how minus that is. There we go. Give me the ankle sidestep. Yeah. Swinging on my strings. Trade me spots. Okay. We go here. Don't press a button. It's my new favorite wall combo that gives me Oki. So. That shit hurt. Great whip punish by me. Going down. Stand up. Offense. Hell no. Oh, I forgot the hop kick. Lydia has this thing in Heat where she does hop kick. Where she does hop kick and she can parry after it. I think normally her hop kick is minus 12 or 13 or something like that. Damn it. And there we go. I was too buttonsy there too. So let me see that last phase of offense again. Right? So I get that grab off, right? I get the slide, which should have been a 3 to go down. What happened? I get the slide. I sidestep, get it down 4. I pressed the button after that. I was minus 13. I shouldn't have pressed the button. So after that, I believe I ended up playing a Hwang. That was Tetsujin. I played a Hwang, and the Hwang player was deaf. I did not see that coming at all. So it was a black guy, but he had a couple other people around, doing sign language and shit, and I believe he was deaf. I plugged this controller in for him because I'm on the right? So, but yeah, that was pretty cool, and he's a Hwang player too, which I used to play Hwang, so I like seeing Hwang, not just because I know the matchup, but because I think the character is cool. I just think he looks stupid and it's not as fun. Bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah, give me that. So I'm doing a good job of staying aggressive here. Hwang has not an issue. But it is very noticeable when Hwang is not aggressive. He does not feel like a scary character. So if you can out-aggress Hwang, it can really set you up for success. Can really set you up for success. So that's literally what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go in and attack and attack. Ooh. Trying to go in and attack and attack and attack, and that's what I'm doing. As you can see, I think we did the same thing as we did last time, where I went around, or where we're watching the last match. Ouch. 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 Getting mixed. Ooh. go. Go me, go me, go me, go me. Oh no, that was the first one. Okay, so we recorded this the correct way. And so in the second one, I ain't got no music, but we don't need no music. I'm really just trying to focus on the matches. Really just trying to focus on the matches right now. So first match I got super aggressive. To get the dub. Ooh, okay. I like that. Back one is not plus on hit. So whenever I get hit by that, I have a tendency to swing. Damn. I lost the first round of the second match. So we kind of had a kind of close set. Whatever. Kind of. Ankles. There we go. Got a nice life lead. Tried to step that. Didn't work. Plus. Ooh, block the low. That was beautiful. Break the grab. Phoenix is coming. Ooh, never mind. Never mind. I go for heat. That was a cool decision outside the fact that I could have gave him a free forward 4. There we go. Get up. Okay. I like the down jab. It's a good idea. Getting mixed. Hong shit. Go for the mid because last time I went for the low. That was a terrible whip punish. I gotta get better at whip punishing. I didn't do great at whip punishing this tournament. I didn't do great at whip punishing this tournament, and I didn't do great at breaking grabs. So those are both immediate homework. Armor to start. I like the idea. I was late on the punish for that. He's not ducking the mid-high, so I'm spamming it, which is what you're supposed to do, I guess. Even though I feel like I can get something better. Slide. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had better heat. Try to do my parry. He's like, nah, eat this grab real quick. Oh, no. And I whiffed my heat burst. Bad heat burst. Now what? Try to go here. Try to get the grab off. Didn't work. Try to do the armor. Break the grab. I do the low. I didn't duck flat. I didn't duck right Viper. Damn. How it goes. What's going on, Legacy? Sorry, just doing my little Combobreaker review before I go to work. Yeah, this is against this player was deaf. So this was interesting. I didn't know anyone deaf played. I mean, it makes sense, but like my brain just didn't know. Seemed like a cool dude. Plays Horong, So now my health is low. What do we do here? I blocked that, but it should have been a low parry. The 1-1-3-3. And the parry. Yeah, I'm giving props on the parry. I was not expecting the parry on that string. That was fantastic, actually. So that makes us 1-1, right? And then we have one more game, I believe. We got one more game. What is it? This? No. This is the last match. We're in the Fludge. That's the Lydia. Oh man, some technical difficulties. Is this wrong? No, Lisa. Is this wrong? Nope. Second, Elisa. Is this wrong? It's the earlier Lydia, and I think this is it. missed the last one. Oh, what's up, Denzi? You seen your match on the first day of Combobreaker? Yo, thank you. Thanks for checking me out. I did my thing. I whooped his ass. I just reviewed that match a little bit ago. Whose man's is this? All right, so now this is the deaf guy that I played. I don't know his handle, which I'm kind of sad about. But yeah, right now we're 1-1. He plays Horong. So I'm really comfortable with the idea of fighting Horong. The Horong has to be highly adaptive to like really be able to beat me since I've played the character for so long. So, but yeah, I'm mad I didn't launch that. Horong players don't typically just throw out a plasma blade like that. It's supposed to be a whip punish tool. We blocked. Good shit. He was not in heat. So that move you can heat dash. Heat dash past that move. Ooh, I go for the launch immediately. I'm trying to get him out of here. I want the launch so I can use the floor. Get your ass up. No, get your ass up. Dunk. It's a mid. Break the floor. Bloop. Get up. Get down. Perfect to end the round. So, but yeah, this guy was interesting. So I, fought a king player with fucked up audio. Then I got a God match. God match is 3 perfects in 1 match. On the second match, or whatever, on stream. And then my third was against Tetsujin, the best Lydian NA. I lost, or whatever. But that was an interesting experience. It was a solid experience, I should say. And then my 4th match was this Horong player. After that, I had to wait a little while. I either was going to play, it was losers finals basically of my pool to get out. So the winner moved on to the next day, and the loser lost. It was out of the tournament. And what ended up happening? It was either going to be between this Brian that was pretty scary named Revengeance or this Elisa player named Smitty. I didn't know either of these players, but I was watching the Brian player earlier since he was in the pool, and he looked pretty scary. So I thought I was probably going to end up having to play him. But while I was being so impressed and enamored at the Brian, because Brian has a lot of technical skill, if you understand how Brian works. A lot of people, like, if you play casually, you probably miss this or whatever. But if you play competitively, like, you understand that what Brian does is pretty technical and pretty difficult. So when you see a Brian player doing his technical and difficult stuff pretty easy, pretty quickly, then it makes you like really think about if you really want the smoke. And I was like, ooh, I don't know how to fight Elisa like that. So I would prefer Brian, but the Brian player kind of scary. So I was like, damn. But anyway, the Elisa player won, and I was like, oh shit, I have no clue how the Elisa player won. And I was watching the match right behind him. So I was like, I have no clue how to fight Elisa, and I have no clue how this Elisa player won. So I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna try to be aggressive, I guess, right? Like, that was my answer. I was like, well, I'm just gonna try and be aggressive. So, is this the last match? Yeah, it's the last match. Let's go to the first one. Yeah, the first one is here. Right? All right, so right off the bat, trying to be aggressive. It's Elisa. I'm not playing no games with this character. I just know that she's really good, but I don't know why she's really good. So my best bet is to fucking overwhelm the shit out of her. And I'm doing a good job of that. She's already down low health. I just got to figure out a way to finish it off. I thought armor was gonna work. That shit didn't work. Ankles. Ooh, the hopple kick. She ain't got heat though. So I just stand up and do 4-2-1. I was imagining she thought she was out of range. So here we go. More plus frames. What you doing? Nah, no, cut it out. Dunk. I fucked that up, but it's okay. We picked it up with the perfect. Picked it up with the perfect. Look at that. Low. 4 lows, bro. I'm thirsty for the lows. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I get launched because I'm being too thirsty. I get launched because I'm doing get up kicks. Get up kicks also feel like they really sucked. Good punish. Ooh, the step. So if you don't know, Elisa has like what, the second best step in the game, right behind Lily. So you gotta watch out for that shit, bro. Which means you should just throw out homing moves after you hit this bitch, like pretty much all the time. Like just throw out homing moves, or throw out homing moves or sidestep block or whatever after you attack them or whatever. I did that, and this was not the right thing to do. I remember this. I thought that the Rage Art was just gonna kill. It did not. So, it did not. But Deadly Embrace plus frames. It's a mid. She tried to step. Of course, she tried to step. I am +3 at the Deadly Embrace, so we don't have a problem with that. And here's the second match, right? Wow. I got another weird thing about this match too. Watch this shit. After the match. I don't remember how minus that was. I remember it was minus though. Here we go. That's another step opportunity. I was not doing a good job. I was like kind of doing a good job, but not as good as I should have. Most of his opportunities got through. Oh, run that back. Most of his opportunities came from stepping, which is like cool, but like this move in particular is a homing low. This is a homing low. Homing low. I guess it's not. I don't see the little sparkles, but I mean it rotates, right? So like you would think that this shit hits everywhere around him, but nope, guess not. So I lied. I don't think that's a homing low, but it really looks like it is. So. But yeah, most of his offense really came from getting a step off. Here's a step here. Yep. If I just did back one, like a decent amount, he would have been fucked. I need to gauge. So got that first round out the way. Ankles. See step. You see how I stepped with him and then did my low homing move. I'm just on him. I could tell he kind of don't know what Clive is doing. And he's uncomfortable with his pace too. So I'm just like, I'm gonna keep pushing this shit. Like I don't give a fuck about what you want. Like I'm going in. Like I don't care that you want to be patient in space because your character is good at that. I'm going inside, deep inside. Work songs, ankles, low, mid, +8, don't move. Okay, good block. Oh, that should have been a launch. I also got to get better at confirming. This is, damn. I tried to kill there, didn't work. We still get this game, I believe. Yeah, oh, what is that? Ooh, and you lost. I have to get better at confirming when I do a move that is safe, and I duck, right? So like doing like -9 or -8 or some shit, and I duck or whatever. And the opponent does a high, I have to do a better job of confirming that so I can get while standing 2. So I need the launch, bro. I keep doing it and like getting like doing my 13 frame or like doing something that is suboptimal, right? Let's see if we can find that again. Turn the volume down. See if we can find that again. Where's it at? Right there. Duck. You see that? See, I did down 1. You see that shit? It's not a great idea. See that? I ducked. I didn't even. That was like kind of a turn stealer thing right there, where like you do a safe string and you automatically do down 1. I'm not really trying to turnstile. I'm trying to see like if the opponent knows that this is safe, and like if you want to open up offense, you better start with a mid, right? But yeah, that was on some turnstiler stuff, and I don't often do turnstiler stuff like that. So, I try to go in for the kill. How did this end here? A step again, of course. Okay. I underestimated how long that shit was. Kick. Get up kicks are +9. The lows and the mids. So I won that. And the funny thing about this is right after this dude lost, there was a guy that had a stick that walked up on the side of this dude, like impeding his progress to stand up right after the dude lost. And he lost bad. Like it was 6-0. Like I'm not like talking shit. It's just like I know that the dude, Smitty, probably wasn't feeling like that great, or he wasn't feeling like that was a good match. And you got the best of me. You probably feel like fuck, like I got my ass whooped. Like it's always bad, like when you feel like you didn't play up to your potential or you got your ass whooped pretty bad. Like you typically feel as a competitor like really shitty. Unless you just got like the chillest of moods, right? And yeah, so this dude walked over to the side of him with his stick and was like, "Hey man, can you sign my stick?" Right after he lost. Right after he lost. I was like, what? Like I looked at this dude like, what? Like, you tripping? I was like, what? And he's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get all the Lisa player signature." And dude was like, I guess. Like, and signed his stick. I was like, man, that was awkward. So there's that, and then the last match I had. Oh yeah, we got to talk about. There was a DQ, so I made it to the next day. The next day, Saturday. All those matches went on Friday. I made it to the next day on Saturday, which is like a top, I don't know, 96 kind of thing, maybe, I don't know. And the first person I was supposed to play is Enoch. Now Enoch is a Horon player that like I met and lost to in a tournament. I got second in Michigan. To him, and he plays Horon, and he's a really good overall fighting game player, like fantastic. One of my favorites actually. He's also the only person to ever like beat me like 20 in a row, online or whatever. He's really solid, and I became a better player because of him. So, I hadn't played him in Tekken 8. I know he plays Tekken 8, but I know he's not like super focusing on it. But he drove, he lives in Michigan, I believe Ann Arbor. So he drove 2 to 3, 4 hours. I don't know how long that drive is to Schaumburg. He drove there. He spent money on a hotel, right? So I'm like, okay, you about to show up. This motherfucker. Apparently, I was told by several different people that he's about to DQ because he hasn't been playing the game that much. But he made it out of pools to the next day. So I'm like, nah, bro, he gonna show up. We gotta run this. I'm gonna get my revenge from 2018, bro. You thought I forgot? You about to get slapped or whatever. And this ain't Horon, it's Clive. It's the year 2025. I was about to give him the Clive, bro. And this motherfucker, I heard that. Somebody told me that. Another Horon player told me, he said that like he don't think he gonna show up. He don't think he gonna show up because he don't want to fight against Clive. I'm like, you don't want to fight against Clive? I was like, you don't want to fight against Clive Rossfield? I'm just like, man, he better show up, bro. Like, he better show up. I'm trying to fight, bro. Like, win or loss, like I respect him as a fighting game player. I would have just wanted the battle. Like, I just want the battle. I kind of didn't. Like, I was like, I made it to the next day. If I lose, whatever, obviously I want to win as much as possible. But, like, I know that I'm not playing the game nowhere near as much as I was. And I'm kind of more of a teacher, not kind of. I am more of a teacher than I am a competitor right now. I just am solid. Like, I made it to Super Saiyan 3. I made it to Super Saiyan 3. So, when I fight, I'm going to fight at Super Saiyan 3. And if you ain't made it to Super Saiyan 3, then it's going to be hard to fight me. Right? So, like, I made it that far. I got my Bankai. So, I don't know. Okay, never mind. That's a bad reference because there's only like what Shikai Bankai. Anyway, so yeah, so they waited 50 minutes for this guy. They waited 50 minutes for Enoch, bro. I foolishly didn't get any casuals in or whatever. And my first match ended up being this guy named Wu-Tang Dan. I think I've seen the name before. We probably played online or whatever, probably around the same ranks. It's an Eddie player. Buff white Eddie, bro. Like, it was a white dude with the jacked R's, bro. I wanted to be like friendly and shit with him, but like, I don't know, it was kind of all business vibes. Or whatever. I wanted to be friendly. I'm usually normally really friendly and charismatic. I think I was nervous because the 50-minute wait I had, and I didn't have any matches, and I didn't know who this dude played. Oh yeah, I think he played Eddie, and I was like, fuck, I'm not really that confident in the Eddie matchup. We have an Eddie here, but like, I haven't played it enough to really be confident in it, and I'm like, fuck. And it's my first match, like, of the day, or whatever, and I'm just like, shit. Like, I was actually feeling nervous, not because of him. I don't know him for anything. Like, it's not like it was like it wasn't a nervousness based on the player. It was a nervousness based on my situations, whatever. Because I could get nervous maybe if I'm playing like a notable player or some shit like that. Maybe I might get a little nervous, but it wasn't anything like that. So, wasn't anything like that. But we ended up playing. I believe this is where I ended up stopping. I had, the sad thing for me is that I had my guy Mace No Kin in the background against this guy's hype man.
Yeah, we ready, Torgo, yeah.
So
he pointed at you. Oh, that's good. Mm-hmm. Broad moves, cheaper sweep. Good punish.
Nice get up. Nice.
Yep. First mistake. He was ready for the Clive strings, and like, that's okay. Like, I have to test, right? To see if they know or see if they're ready to duck and launch or whatever. He did on the first respawn. He's clearly warmed up. He did have a match, I think a close match against somebody right before this. I think he went to the bathroom and then came back. So I had to test, I did that, but keep in mind, I haven't played a game yet, right? So my first decisions, let's look at them. These are not excuses, I'm just saying. My first decisions are a little weird, in my opinion. I do down for 1-2 without just doing down for 1 by itself. That's typically not how I play. But yeah. So, and then I ran up and get hit on Oki. Now let's see what happens here. Armor. Now, he likes that string. That string is parryable, you know? And I feel really dumb. Ooh, and he ducks that string too. So, I was just trying to, do a check. I suppose I should have just did forward 2 by itself. Because he was on it with the string defense. Block that. That's parryable too. Yeah, this is, oh, so he doesn't block that. I just wanted to see if it was real. Okay, so he's ducking. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of mid-high strings, which is, I do them, but not at this rate. I think this is more of a, this is the situation right here that I need to test. I need to test the situation in the lab because this was confusing to me. And I think Clutch does this as well. So I'm not unfamiliar. I just don't understand how he can do that and what my character is supposed to do about it. So, as you see, he goes in a handstand on some shit, right? Goes in a handstand. Then I think he can roll over or sidestep, right, into relax. I need to know about that. So I'm going to rewatch this VOD and do that. There we go. That was a really good combo save. Cut it out. Ooh. I gotta hear my hype guy. I gotta hear my hype man on that because that was hype.
Yeah. Yeah, sidewalk, yeah.
All right. So yeah, that was cool. I'm sad that I let him down or whatever. I'm sad about that. But this is more my fault. For sure. Than the player's fault. I just wish I was playing a more optimal game. Because if you don't play up to your own level of expectation, you don't really give yourself the best chance for victory, you know? And Wu-Tang Dan, like, not to say that I would beat him easy or no shit like that, but like without me playing up to my performance, I wasn't gonna beat a player of his caliber, right? So I'm just sad that I didn't give my best, essentially. I did a great job sidewalking, but I did not break grabs well at all, which sucked. I just got hit with a regular grab in that second round, even though I won it, which is kind of crazy. I'm usually really good at breaking, regular grabs. With building momentum. This match actually looks a lot closer than what I thought it did. I feel like I didn't really win much at all because I could tell that I was not warmed up. Like, and my decision making was like bad. I tried to parry during that. I need to take that to the lab to see if it's parryable. Yeah, I knew that was coming. And then I do another 4-4. So that's 5 mid-high strings and 4 of him that he punished. So I also didn't do down 1. Clive's best move, in my opinion, is down 1. Every time he does it, there is a good situation that occurs for Clive. So like when that pump doesn't block, obviously. But yeah, I didn't do down 1 at all. Like, foolish is what that was. Anyway, we get a stage switch, rematch stage switch. I tell myself down 1, down 1, down 1, down 1, down 1, down 1. And I haven't done down 1 yet. I think this is really just a clear sign of me not being warmed up. It really sucks. It sucks to watch because I can tell. Okay. Ooh. I can parry that. Bloop. Wall, I like it. I just wanted to get him close to the wall. Oh! Okay. That was a great whip punish. Good break by me. All right. This is where I could really tell that, like, I'm running high on nerves. This string that he does right here, I know is slow enough to parry, but I have literally never parried it. I've never practiced parrying it. I can just, in my brain, tell that it is slow enough to parry, and he's done it enough times for me to possibly use that as an option. So, but I've never actually done it in match. This is how I know that I'm super running off of nerves, because if I'm uncertain about something, like, I typically won't like try it like a string, whatever, because I don't want to get clapped because of it. And like, I guess I just tried it and it worked out. Like, that was interesting. So, shit. That was interesting. Okay, and getting hit with the lows. Parry that. He really likes that string. And it makes me kind of sad that I didn't punish it harder. Wow. And then the one grab, it's the same grab again. It gets me clapped, which is the regular grab, which sucks because it's an easy grab to break. Easy grab to break and recognize. It's been in the game since fucking 1999. You know, not that I played every Tekken since then, but I'm just saying. That was a great interrupt right there by him. and then I don't break the grab again. So I did a terrible job of breaking grabs. I don't know if that's because I didn't work a warm up too. I don't remember. I think I just did bad at breaking grabs this combo breaker, and it's more of a showcase of I need to go into heat. I didn't go into heat at all. Damn. And then armor. And it's armor. But yeah. And that's the end of my experience. So I went 6-2. 6-2. I got 9,455th place. I'll tell everybody again. I do not like if because I have a top 16 finish in a major, not a flex or anything. It's just that I understand that, like, I am not proud of a place that isn't first, really. And, like, I post shit just because, like, it happened, usually, like, at the local. But, like, I don't take pride in getting, like, I don't know, 18th place or anything like that. So, like, the only thing that I would feel, like, kind of comfortable with posting is something, like, within the lines of a top 16 or whatever, like, because that's where I was when I was last, like, competing like that. So, like, they'll say I got 455th place or 68th place or 98th place or, you know, 43rd place or something like that. I don't really give a fuck. I'll keep it a buck with you. So I don't know, but it's not top 16, so I don't give a fuck. The cool thing to learn here is that I need to throw a break. I'm going in the lab for the Eddie matchup immediately. I need to know what the fuck he's doing, and there are too many situations where I'm just unfamiliar with that. I have to throw breaking, Eddie matchup. What else? Other than that, I kind of did all right. Other than that, I kind of did all right. Be more patient in the Lydia matchup. There's that. But yeah, overall, Combobreaker was dope. We went and had some fire foods. We had the Schomburg Pub House one day. They chicken and waffles are fantastic. Then we had this place called Tekka. It's this Japanese place. Oh my goodness, it was good. Place called Tekka was fantastic. Shout out to all the indie homies that came with. Let's check out the pic, right? Yeah. Check out the pic. Shout out to indie homies from left to right. We got Your Ordinary Hero. Shout out to Your Ordinary Hero. Your hero. He's our young buck. I think he's like 21 or 22 years old. He's our young buck or whatever. Very insightful young dude. He actually did the best from indie. I believe he went like 8-2. Whatever. I think he went 8-2. I believe 8-2 or 7-2. I think he won 1 or 2 more than I did. So that was great. We got Lil Soap. Lil Soap, the proprietor of Soap Dojo. Appreciate him always. About to go to Japan. Then we got Oni, the homie, right here. Oni, the homie, right here. Fantastic. And we got Iconic Nightwing. He lost Double Jeopardy to Fuyu. Damn, that sucks. Prayer Hands, RTO. And, social organizer of such. He's fantastic as well in his classic emoji pose. We got Pevin, our bear player. Always wears the bear shirts. Whatever, this was his first major. This was his and Your Ordinary's first major. So, yeah, I hope they had a good time. Took pictures with people and shit. This is a No Strife guy. He's kind of okay, maybe. Just a little bit. And then it's Mace No Ken, Indy's commentator, bro. He's number one commentator and my favorite commentator. Cool dude. That was the loud guy you heard cheering for me in the last match. So yeah, shout out to all of them. We had a good time. We got a picture in. Fury, we were missing fucking Fury, bro. I want Fury in our pictures. Fury is a Raven player, but he lives in Bloomington, which is an hour south, I believe. was an hour south, and like, man, I tried to get everybody together. Like, I contacted him. I think I called him on Messenger or something, and like we took a picture here, and then like I went to take a picture after he got done with his pools. I didn't want to interrupt his like warm ups or nothing like that, and we just weren't able to fucking get it, bro. Like, I want him to like he's in the chat for our channel and stuff, and like I know some of us like we go and hang out with him in the stream and stuff every now and then. The stream is popping. Go check him out. I Am Fury, if you don't know. And his stream is popping and shit. And like he's a really solid dude, an individual. And I'm sad we didn't get him in the picture. I'm really sad we didn't get him in the picture. We might have to Photoshop him like right here. Shh, don't say that. Or right here. Or maybe right here, you know, throw him right in between me and Prayers. But yeah, like shout out to him too. Fury did super well as well. I believe I think he won the same amount as I did, I believe. So but yeah, shout out to Fury, man. I need to just maybe go pop in the stream and get some Raven matches or some shit, because you know, he can teach me about Raven for sure. I don't know everything about the Raven matchup. So but yeah, well, Combobreaker was a good time, you know. The lady had a good time. She basically drew and wrote and embroidered and stuff. And you know, it was a really good time. It was a really